Welcome back to the Cloth Diaper Podcast, where sometimes I do cloth diaper reviews. Sometimes is probably an understatement. I've been trying to put out a lot of great reviews because I've written a lot of great content, and I'm learning that people learn best on video. If you like reading content, not listening to it, check out my blog, simplymombailey.com. So last week's video on the apple cheek comparison, I totally forgot to wear my hoodie, but don't worry, I'm back in brand mode today, and we are talking about the Grovia Hybrid diaper and the, what is this one? The Omaiki cover. So these are two very similar covers. There's a good chance that you've heard about the Grovia, and there's a not so good chance that you've heard about the Omaiki. This is called the Omaiki Cabrio. Omaiki is an amazing brand. I have had the chance to meet them, and they manufacture all their products here in Canada using Canadian textiles. How awesome is that? This one's considered a hybrid, and I would consider this one more of just a cover. And they are part of a cloth diapering system that can be really budget friendly, that can be less costly. I will have to crunch the numbers on this. And how about I put a big screen right here that tells you what the numbers are. I know that a Grovia cover is about 20 bucks each, and same with the Omaiki, but $20 Canadian. What you put inside of it really impacts the overall budget. So if you choose to recycle something or reuse something like a receiving blanket, that can really keep the cost down. I purchased my receiving blankets used for like $1 each, and that's one way that I cloth diapered my toddler. We're gonna take a look down here about these two, because I think these are two very similar diapers, and it's really great to kind of take a look at them firsthand and see maybe which one will work better for you, which one your preference is. Yeah, so let's take a look. Very similar, but also a little bit different. First obvious difference is that the Omaiki uses a single snap waist, and the Omaiki, so very similar, but also very different. The first noticeable difference is that Grovia is using a single snap waist, whereas Omaiki is using a double snap waist. Personal preference? Double snap, but some people really love single snaps. It's just not my thing. They also both feature a rise setting, so Omaiki's difference is that it's 4 options, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will fit a small tiny newborn, and Grovia's options is 3. Grovia is also available in hook and loop, and their hook and loop version is more likely to fit a newborn than their snap because it fits really tiny. But so that's just the first thing, and we're gonna open up the Cabrio and see what's inside. So again, the single snap waist. There's no elastic in the front, and it is a mesh-based liner. This is not wicking jersey. This is just a mesh liner. And when we open up the Omaiki, we also get a liner inside of it. But this time it does have this little PUL belly band. This tends to be the place that a lot of people get turned off with these cloth diapers. They don't really like a lined cloth diaper cover. I have absolutely no hang-ups with reusing cloth diaper covers if they don't smell. I really like these types of lined covers because my mom has an angry washing machine that likes to rip up PUL. So these are the only cloth diapers that I have been able to successfully use in her washing machine because the insides don't get ripped up. I don't know what it is about her machine, but I have lost buttons, I've lost nuggles, I have lost best bottoms, I have lost smart bottoms, I have lost Mother E's diapers in her washing machine, but I have not lost these. Like, if you're just letting the insert if you're changing with every pee, the inside's not actually going to get overly saturated and wet. And if you're using the snap-in insert, so this one is missing a snap. There should be a missed snap here. This is seconds quality. So if you're using a snap-in insert in the Grovia system, wetness, because their inserts are PUL backed. So it would snap in here and wherever that other snap is. So that's the perk to the Grovia system, is that it does allow for snap-in inserts. Grovia does use a special size 20, I believe, cam snap that is different than all other diaper systems. So you're not going to be able to snap in they don't fit. My elastic on this side has loosened, so don't mind that kind of weird look. If If we turn our attention to the Grovia, it does have the same kind of idea, but it has this PUL belly band. And both of these diapers have insert options. So the Grovia, you can use these snap-in inserts, or you can use a Grovia shell or a pre-fold. The Cabrio is sold with this long tongue that has a wicking jersey. I didn't like this because I found it bulky and I just don't like inserts. So size-wise, it's a very similar shape. It's a little bit different. So we see here the Omaiki is a square edge versus the Grovia round edge, but like it's the same width on the front, and it's a very similar in the back here too. So Grovia wings are slightly longer, but where the snaps lie is pretty similar. There's a little bit more width here with the Grovia, which is something I really like because I feel it gives a better bum fit. My biggest piece of advice when you're making a decision like this about whether or not you should get the Grovia versus the Omaiki, and they're two very similar diapers, is to choose something that a print speaks to you. So I consider these to be pretty much near identical systems. I just love the fit a little bit better. So if you wanted to, I never tuck under PUL, but some people really find it makes a difference. You can tuck your insert underneath. The thing about a long tongue is that you can fold it. You can fold it different ways to get a different fit. So with this diaper, pushing the rise snap up really makes a difference. But like I really like it. I feel like the crotch is a good width, and I feel like the bum coverage is a good width. We'll try to get this on Anna today, and I'll show you some snips. It's hard though to get some video capture of my kids because they're just like, they're not into, my kids just don't, they want to potty train. Like Anna has used the potty all day today and she loves underwear. So this Seconds quality one that I got out of the bin at my local retailer is definitely Seconds quality. I feel a little bit embarrassed that I'm showing you a Seconds quality video. I just like, this is the one that has the better elastics, if you can believe. Elastics. Actually, it's not bad. I've had worse fits on my baby. Alright, so very similar, hey? I personally prefer the Omaiki. I like the quality of the Omaiki, I like the fit of the Omaiki. As you could tell in my video, my Grovia elastics have stretched out, and this has been a known problem for me. I do love Grovia, I find that they are a great company, but for me, I have had a lot of issues with Grovia elastics. And I've inquired about it a little bit in a few other spots, and a few people have told me it's because I'm not washing the Grovia covers correctly. I'm not washing them as per instructions. And apparently the Grovia instructions has something along the lines that covers should be washed separately on a low cycle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I want cloth diapering to be simple. I want to toss it all in one bag and I just want to wash it all together. So the fact that I have to go extra lengths to preserve my elastic quality in a Grovia diaper is like not cool to me. I don't like that. And this diaper is not the only Grovia I've lost my elastics on. I've also lost my elastics on most of my Grovia ones. I've also lost my elastics on a few other of the covers that I've had. I have tried to replace the elastics, but while you can replace elastics, it is a PIA and I'm not really interested in doing it. So that's a few of the reasons why the Grovia is like one of my least favorite choices. Like I'm always going to recommend the Omaiki because to me, this is a Canadian made product using Canadian textiles for a small mom and pop. I mean, not that Grovia is not a small mom and pop shop. That is really better quality and a better fit. And part of that is my general preference towards a double snap. And part of that is I just really like the fit of this better. Sometimes, even though a diaper is very similar, I know like we talked about the best bottom and the button system being very similar, sometimes there's just like that little tweak that makes a diaper just that much more enjoyable to wear. If you're watching this and you're from the States, I'm sorry to tell you that getting Omaiki products in the States is really hard. Part of that is just legal logistics and making sure you have all the safety things that you need to have. And sometimes you can find other Canadian retailers who will ship them to the States. They're a great quality diaper, and like this English Roses print, to die for. I love everything about this, and it's one of my favorite covers for when I'm using just an insert. If you have any more questions about these cloth diapers, drop me a comment below and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll also add up some of my links for the reviews that I've done on both of these products at my Simply Mom Bailey website. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you would love to see more great content, and feel free to give me some suggestions about what to post.